So in a huge death ritual for the upcoming 250-year anniversary of the United States, French footballer Kenzo Keys drowns in the Rhone River as France swelters in heat wave. Of course, footballer means soccer in France. And immediately, how do I know that it was a ritual for the Big 250? Because Kenzo Keys' Rhone River equals 1776 in that Latin cipher. No small feat, I assure you. Because again, how many times do I have to say it? Latin, by far the hardest cipher to find matches in. And for 1776 to be there, I can't even remember the last time I saw a 1776 in Latin. So yeah, absolute, undeniable confirmation right there. And again, Keys was a soccer player. We have that stupid World Cup nonsense going on as we speak. We also can't forget that Trump was in France not long ago, at Versailles, no less, proving me 100% correct about Olivia Rodrigo. Trump supposedly there to sign the Iran peace treaty, but in my opinion, really there for a ritual, because Rodrigo's Drop Dead music video was filmed at Versailles, and it released as a single on 4/17, which is 6/17 on the Roman calendar. I mean, Hormuz was immediately closed again, like a day or two after the peace treaty. We knew it would be. We knew it wouldn't hold. So again, in my opinion, Trump was at Versailles solely for a ritual, and that ritual 100% relates to Olivia Rodrigo and her song Drop Dead. So Donald Trump, 100% proving me right. I mean, who knew that he was going to go to Versailles? I certainly didn't know when I posted my video about Olivia. And don't forget, not only did she release Drop Dead as a single on 4/17, but she released The Cure as a single on May 22nd. You know how important that date is here on my channel. Absolutely integral. The Gift Tower Sacrifice episode of Buffy aired on 5/22. Irina Zarutska was born on 5/22. Memphis was founded on 5/22. So yeah, and as I said before, Versailles, most famous for being home to Marie Antoinette, who went to the guillotine. What does a guillotine do? It drops and makes you dead. And it says a 21-year-old French footballer playing in France's second division has died after drowning during the heat wave that has gripped France. France recorded its hottest ever day for the second day running on Wednesday. According to reports in French media, Keys was pulled from the Rhone River Monday in critical condition after drowning in a prohibited swimming area near Lyon. He had since been declared brain dead. So, they used the word brain dead instead of just saying he drowned. How interesting. Also, he died on 6/22, and that date just so happens to have date numerology of 7-4, again connecting him to the Big 250. Meanwhile, his birth date numerology is 46. He was born on 1/20. Which means if we add both his birth date numerology and death date numerology, it equals 120, and he was born on 1/20. Come on, man, for real. And just his name, Kenzo Keys. Look at what it equals in Latin, 7/19. When does this stupid World Cup crap end? 7/19. Come on! How in your face can you possibly get? Not only is that the World Cup end date, it's also Trump's reverse birth date. 115 ordinal, 115 is the 84th composite, and we have 47 in reverse reduction, Trump the 45-47 president, but very important in standard, 1069. What have I told you about that number? That its composite is 1275, and Jesus Christ equals 1275 in Latin. And today, the Golden Gate Bridge just turned 1,069 months old. Today. Well, Kenzo died because of actions he took to escape the France heat wave, and France heat wave just so happens to equal 1275 in standard, the same cipher that Kenzo's name equaled 1069. Again, 1275 is the 1069th composite. And like I said, Jesus Christ, 1275 Latin. And wouldn't you know, with the whole big 250 coming up, Jesus Christ also equals 74. So Jesus Christ, 1275 Latin. France heat wave, 1275 standard. And Kenzo keys, 1069 standard, which of course connects to 1275. And now, to really hit this sucker out of the ballpark, Olivia Rodrigo, 1069 Latin. Can you believe it? What did I tell you? I told you Trump proved me 100% correct about Olivia Rodrigo. He showed that I was absolutely on the right track with her. And now this story shows even further proof that I'm spot on with my Olivia Rodrigo connections. Because again, we have Kenzo Keys, the French soccer player who drowned in the Rhone River. His name combined with Rhone River equals 1776 in Latin, right ahead of the big 250. And during the World Cup, his name equals 719 when the World Cup is supposed to end. Also Trump's reverse birth date. And in standard, his name equals 1069, like Olivia Rodrigo's name equals in Latin. The 1069 connects to 1275, which Jesus Christ equals in Latin. And France heat wave equals 1275 in standard. Rodrigo connected to France as she shot drop dead at Versailles. Trump also connected. And not only did she shoot her drop dead music video at Versailles, but she shot a secondary music video for the song in and around Paris, at the Eiffel Tower, at the Arch, etc. And to not forget what happened on Trump's birthday in Butler, Missouri. The plane carrying 11 skydivers dropped, and they all wound up dead. 11 skydivers equals 195. Drop dead, 195. So I told you, Olivia Rodrigo, absolutely a key player in this giant puzzle. Unquestionably. And Olivia Rodrigo's Daisy Chain Fields Music Festival is coming up on August 29th. Remember that August 29th is 9/11 on the Julian calendar. Remember that August 29th is Judgment Day in Terminator 2. Remember that the Trump family disappeared on August 29th, 2016. As it says here, the inaugural edition of the festival will take place in Irvine, California on August 29th. In fact, Rodrigo revealed her plans for the festival on June 22nd. Kenzo Keys was pulled from the Rhone River on June 22nd. So Olivia is having that festival on August 29th, and her name equals 829 standard. Go figure, right? And again, huge date, as I just mentioned, for a variety of reasons. Of all the dates for her to pick to have that festival. And that August 29th festival is at Daisy Chain Fields, which just so happens to equal our 888 Beast System number. Again, anything that equals 148 equals 888 Sumerian. Anything that equals 148 reverse, 888 reverse Sumerian. Of course, the 148th day of the year is my birth date, as well as fictional character Donnie Darko's birth date. You know what just happened to Davy Chase from Donnie Darko recently. And Daisy Chain Fields also equals our 76, as well as our 284. Remember, Michelle Trachtenberg, born on the 284th day of the year, 9 months, 11 days into the year. Daisy Chain Fields Festival held on August 29th this year, which is 9/11 on the Julian calendar. Don't forget that when you go 9,111 days back from Davy Chase's death, it lands on 7/6 in the year 2001. George Bush Jr., the 9/11 president's birthday, in the year of 9/11. The same year that Donnie Darko was released. The same year that Michelle was in The Gift Tower Sacrifice episode on 5/22. Along with Claire Kramer as the Beast Glory. The Beast, like Beast System. We even have a 699 in Latin, which of course can be a 666, because you can always flip those nines. And don't forget what I showed in my Olivia Rodrigo video. Versailles, our 888 Beast System number. Palace of Versailles, our 1086, the Beast System number. And the Palace of Versailles, our actual number of the beast, 666. And Kenzo Keys died 67 days after the release of Rodrigo's Drop Dead. Remember that Drop Dead equals 67 ordinal, and that April 17th, 2026 has date numerology of 67. Also 2 months, 6 days, 2026. And we also can't forget that Kenzo Keys has the KK, or 1111, and Iran War equals 1111 in Latin. Again, Trump supposedly at Versailles to sign the Iran War Treaty. So again, it all connects. And it says he played for In Avant Guingamp. And that just so happens to equal 165. Trump born on the 165th day of the year. Our 66 twin number. Our 9/11/01 numbers. And two final things before I forget. Treaty of Versailles, as it was called, 254. That, of course, is 9/11. We also have a 110. And Drop Dead Guillotine just so happens to equal 668 in Latin. If you watch my Rebecca Del Rio video, you know all of the crazy things that equal 668 in Latin, including Beast Trump, among several others. So yeah, once again, Olivia Rodrigo did drop dead at Versailles 100% for a reason. And that's for the same reason that Trump did his phony Iran peace deal at Versailles 2 months later. 6/17 again. 4/17 is 6/17 on the Roman calendar. But yes, a lot more stuff about Olivia Rodrigo to come. This is not my part 2 video about her that I've been mentioning. And I also have some more Davy Chase stuff coming up, of course, because she was another huge ritual, just like Michelle Trachtenberg. So there's always more stuff to find when you have that big of a ritual sacrifice of someone so pure. And I, of course, will be talking about 8/22, my number 1 watch date, because, again, it's the 1-year anniversary of Irina Zarutska's death, and 9/11 will be 9,111 days old on that date. Again, Zarutska connects to the big May 22nd date that I'm always talking about, so you know she's important. I actually have 3 main watch dates: July 4th, July 11th, and August 22nd. Of course, I'll be keeping my eyes peeled for 8/4 as well, but we'll see what happens. All glory to God, and thank you for watching.